You see, an argument that some people would want to use is, well, anytime you subsidize something, you're going to, the price for it is going to rise rapidly. That's very true, and young people won't respond to that. Okay, they won't get that because at that point you're talking higher economics. This is going to cause that, it's going to cause this. They don't get that, and that's unfortunate. I wish they did.
Except for the free education that they got is
Right.
it's not helping them when it comes to economics. So yes.
Yeah, and I look at them and I say, look, bottom line, what is free establishes the starting point. The reason you have to get a high school degree to go anywhere in society is because that's free, which means everybody can or does have it. If you make 15 years of school free, that means you got to go that long to start. Do you want to wait that much? By the way, these are your prime productive years when you can get in and really jump in on that ladder. Maybe try a job or two and find out which ones you don't like and jump around a little bit, experiment, or fly into one and love it and move up. This is the time you want to do that. Now, how about if we went the other way? What if we strip down education to only teach that which you need to succeed in the economy? No more social engineering, no more you listening to what this teacher thinks about the environment or, and all this kind of stuff. But what if we just had school teach you math, science, English, and so forth, what you needed basically. You can still get the other stuff, but it's totally elective. It's totally your choice. And if you could get out of school 2 years even earlier. What is now, it wouldn't even take 15, it wouldn't take 13 years. You could get out in 11 years. Think about that. How would you like to be able to, if you wish, start your life after 11 years with a real degree and get out there, maybe go on to college, maybe go into the workplace, maybe take a year off and hit the beach, whatever. How would you like to be able to do that and choose? Or if you want, do some more electives, do some music, do some shop class or something like that. You see, right now we load you down with a lot of classes that don't do much. And let me say something very harsh. I'm not against college degrees. I have one, okay? But I'm going to be honest, as somebody who was in management for a quarter century, I wouldn't want to hire somebody with a college degree if I can have somebody comparable without one, because they're not paying off student loans. And college degrees, I got to be honest, by and large, people who get them are not any better in the workplace. If anything, they're worse. They're more demanding. They're more rooted in what they expect. That's not always true. Some are wonderful, okay? I just haven't seen it. They don't do that much to even prepare you. I hate to say that. I guess that's an indictment of colleges today. There are some who come out of colleges and they're wonderfully prepared, okay? But I just think that it's ridiculous that we have people putting their lives off so long. In earlier times in our country's history, boy, man, you were 16, you were already producing, okay?
It's become a status symbol.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. 16 is way too young to be working at anything. That's child labor that you're getting into. It's just, you guys are really scary capitalists that you want to have 11-year-olds out there working in sweatshops. That's what it's all about, clearly.
Right. Well, so that we're hoping to do something like this every week when we get a chance to, and sometimes we may miss, but to put together this segment, what do you say? Because there's always going to be talking points from the left that sort of have established a narrative, and we need to be prepared not just to defend our principles, but to go head-to-head with the left, as we were talking about in Kurt's book in that segment. But being able to answer those things, being able to connect with an audience, a particular audience, and this is what Andy did in a particular way, taking this particular free community college argument that the president's putting out there, that whole narrative that's supposed to make the left look really great, and he picks it apart in a way that resonates with a younger audience. So he's minding his audience, he's selling an idea, he's challenging the left, and he's going head-to-head and not allowing them to be distracting people with that narrative. So Andy's accomplished so much with this one piece. What we're hoping to do every week is be able to talk about a different issue and do that to give us good answers, practical answers, so that we don't have to recognize those talking points, but we can walk through the process of defending conservatism, and not just defending it, but advancing it. So hopefully that was helpful to some people. Go read that article. It's really got some good points in it, and a good way to talk about it that doesn't get lost in the all the minutia and the details of, and the advanced economic theory. It's plain talk that everyone can understand. And I think that's actually going to wrap us up here. We've gone a little bit over. Sorry about that, but we were sort of jazzed that we had Colonel Schlichter in the chat room tonight. That was unexpected. We've been trying to get him on the show, and he said, no, I'm not going to interrupt an interesting conversation. So thank you for him to come and join us and listen in for a bit.
Tweet out the show.
Yes,
awesome.
to tweet the show. That was very generous. And, of course, thanks to the regulars that we always have. Thank you, Titan. Thank you, Peru. You guys, PD. You guys, T was in the chat room tonight. Oh, just thank you all who were there. We had Scott join us. We had some other people that we hadn't met before. Welcome, folks. We are always glad to get your participation in chat. And just so you know, we have podcasts available. We have videos that are going to come out this week, little snips of the show that you can share. So you can go to vigilantlibertyradio.us on Thursdays. The podcast drops. You can hear it in podcast form. You can get it in other forms at therefineryshow.com. That's where we have ours from Stitcher and iTunes as well. Every day, just about, JD and I put out a video on the Conservative Union YouTube channel where we take those little snippets of the show and just get one idea isolated, and you can think about it, talk about it. We've had a really good week. Thank you, everyone, for commenting, sharing, liking, and viewing our videos. It was a phenomenal week for us. I think that was our best week ever. Is that right, JD?
That is correct. We had 4 videos over 100 views, and we had 2 videos that had over 300 views each. Which was really impressive. So it was a really good week for us as far as the clips go. So thanks to everybody.
So
who's been sharing
have it affected the income? Have we made it over a dime yet? I haven't looked.
Yes, we made it at 50 cents. We're
what?
good. 57 cents we're up to.
Oh my gosh, 57 cents.
We can actually afford to get some bubble gum. I mean, it would be kind of hard to split it, but we could get a thing of bubble gum. We could get probably two pieces of bubble gum.
A 5-pack, maybe. We can each have 1 piece.
So, okay, I would like to thank all of our viewers because you know what you mean to me?
Yes!
Oh my.
We do want to thank everybody. It has been so great to get the support from everyone. We had a busy night in chat. We had a busy week on videos. Share the love. If you find what we're doing valuable, if you think that this is helpful and that you are enjoying this, that you're entertained and informed, not just about the outrage of the day, but what to do about it, what to say about it, how we can talk about it better, please continue to share the video, tweet it out, share the links to the show, check out the archives, the other shows that we have, listen to the podcast, and give us feedback. We always want your feedback.
Absolutely. So I will, as the controller boss lady of the technology that is flaky, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's been kind of a week on that. As always. Anyway, thank you guys, and we will see you all next week. Any final words from anyone? Okay, thanks, and goodbye.
This show is copyright by VLR Media. All opinions of hosts, panelists, and guests are their own and may not reflect the opinion of VLR Media or anyone else.